So, just going to give you a quick energy overview of our place, all the different stuff that we've got going on and how we save lots of electricity. We have 2 solar systems. This is the first one that we built, which was quite a cheap one a few years ago. In hindsight, I wish I hadn't got such a cheap one. The output is really not very good compared to this newer one, which I helped design with a friend who's a solar designer. So this hasn't got a display on it. I have to use my phone. It's currently generating 1600, 3 kilowatt system. Just over 1600, nearly 1700 watts. This is a 1.5 kilowatt system that's oversized to 2 kilowatts. What that means is there's 2 kilowatts of power, 2 kilowatts of solar panel power. However, this is only 1.5 kilowatt inverter, which means that it will never generate more than 1.5 kilowatts. The good thing about that is that in the winter it will be peaking at 1.5. Solar panels generally only produce about 70% of what they tell you they will produce, so a 300 watt panel may only produce about 30% less. So it's 270 watts or something like that. So you can oversize them by 30% to make up for that. So I'll show you the panels. Oh, I'll show you this before actually. This has got PV in it. This is put my stainless steel water bottle in. This is electricity coming out of the grid into the house. So electricity that you're using from the grid. When this flashes, you're using electricity off the grid. When this is flashing, it means you're feeding into the grid. Just make sure you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. So currently it's flashing about every 3 seconds. I reckon that's pushing about 2000 watts into the grid, just at a guess from what I have learnt about the system. I pretty much can tell you how much it's producing at any one time. So we're not using actually we've got the air conditioning going in the living room on full blast, so it's still pushing about 2000 watts into the grid even though we're using aircon. So we can use quite intensive electricity items when the sun's shining. I just try to limit it when the sun goes down. We'll just have a walk onto the street. So you can see up there, this is my 3 kilowatt system, which is mirrored on the opposite side of the house. This is east to west, and then you can see over here, that's my north facing system, which is the 1.5 kilowatt system. So there's a few panels just up on that flat roof up there, and then there's a few more scattered around. We'll go and have a walk down to the front of the property and see if we can see everything from looking back up. Almost see everything. Almost. So there's 4 panels there. There's one hiding at the back, one on the front there, and there's one over you can't see. And that's a solar hot water system as well. So we pretty much get all our hot water from the sun too. That has glass tubes, evacuated tubes on it that have some kind of gas in them, and so when the sunlight hits them, it exaggerates the water, it exaggerates the air temperature, and will boil to 100 degrees very, very quickly inside those tubes. Takes, in the summertime, we have boiling water, literally boiling. It's gushing out the side. I don't know if you can see it from this angle. There's an overflow pipe on this side, so when it boils, it will bubble out of the side, and that usually happens by 1 or 2 o'clock in the middle of summer. On a cloudy day we have to use, it's got a little immersion heater built inside it, just like most common systems, common electrical water systems, and we just turn that on manually if it's a super cloudy day. So we've had that on once this week. You only really, because we're 3 people, you need to use it a bit more often than if I'm just by myself. If I'm by myself, I wouldn't use it at all, to be honest. You get plenty enough sun even on a cloudy day for a fast shower, for a quick shower, which isn't boiling hot, but it's more than hot enough. I mean, we only shower at about 45 degrees Celsius, so you don't need it crazy hot. Alright, I'll leave you to it. I've got to get on with work.